And there's been mixed reactions to the suspension of the Manufacturing Competitiveness Enhancement Program by the Department of Trade and Industry. The 5 billion rand scheme was aimed at boosting the competitiveness of the industry through incentives that would upgrade their production in order to maximize their output and also increase job creation.
It was one of several tools used by the department to mitigate against strong competition from European and Asian manufacturing industries amid worsening global economic conditions. But due to oversubscription by companies within the industry and the availability of funds, the department says it's been forced to suspend it for a short while, even though it has been one of the most successful interventions by the department.
So far, we've got over 1,100 beneficiaries across various sectors in manufacturing. Working with those manufacturers, we've been able to retain over 50,000 jobs, and they, working with government funding, have been able to raise over 25 billion worth of investment.
Some beneficiaries of the scheme are worried the suspension is likely to slow their production and possibly affect their cash flows.
In the long run, programs like this make it possible for us to strategically think about our business, how we can invest. Obviously, we've got shareholders' funds, but the money that we get from the government gives us the edge.
Members of Parliament are vehemently opposed to the suspension. They vowed they will fight to the bitter end to get the suspension lifted as soon as possible.
This will have very significant consequences for businesses around the country. There are thousands of businesses that have relied on the MCEP program to pay for investments in machinery and training in their businesses and to make their businesses more competitive and to support the job creation that is so crucial in the manufacturing sector. And all of that has now come to a grinding halt.
The suspension was an outrageous decision, simply because if you look at the manufacturing industry, it's very labor-intensive in nature, which means it would help a great deal in terms of job creation in the country. Now, the question is, does the ANC government want to create jobs for our people or not?
The manufacturing industry, together with mining and agriculture, has been severely affected by the combination of the weakening global economy, low commodity prices and drought. The Department of Trade and Industry is desperately trying to save some of these industries through a series of incentive schemes. Manilis Dubase, SABC News, Cape Town.